So thank you. I guess, I don't know if I should probably stand better on this side so everybody on that side can see. There you go. So we can go to the first slide. So a little bit about me. Some of you guys know, obviously, I'm the founder and owner of Crystal Clear Photography. I'm a photographer specializing business photography. I do styled stock photography, fitness, and family. Wife to my wonderful husband, a mother to my 2-year-old daughter, and I have another baby girl on the way, obviously. She'll be here in April. Originally from Dallas, Texas, as some of you know. No, I'm not a Cowboys fan. And my hobbies, of course, are wine, Grey's Anatomy, and shopping. The wine will have to resume come May of 2017. So, about Crystal Clear Photography, I was founded in 2014. I started up my business at that point. Was still working full-time in recruiting. My main photography emphasis is business services for my clients, other entrepreneurs and people like myself. In addition to business, I also do fitness and a few family sessions and things like that during the holidays. And as you guys know, my tagline is creating images as powerful as your brand. Meet the team. So there's myself, and then recently I brought on my sister. She strangely looks like me. She's my virtual assistant. So she lives in Texas with my family, but supports me on the back end. So if you guys have interacted with me to schedule sessions, she handles the client agreements, invoicing, following up on getting things scheduled, making sure you don't have questions, all of that good stuff. And then she also supports me on the writing back end of things on my website. Next slide. Some of the business services that I offer: headshots, business portraits, styled stock photography, website images, product or service interaction, and event photography. So here's a couple of examples. Business portrait here is actually Matt's sister, Stephanie Vian. She's a realtor. Event photography that I've done for Into Publishing, and there's some style stock photography I did for a specific client that was a makeup artist. A couple of other things I've done. Website images, you guys may recognize Temperature Pro's website. Took some photos of Julio, and we use those as their website because I don't promote using other people and your stock images. I think it's much better to use your own person or people within your company to be on your stock images and things that you have on your website, because people want to know you. They don't want to know some random model that they'll never meet. Product and service interaction images, headshots, and obviously some marketing photos and things that you can use to drive your message home. Product versus still life photography. I wanted to highlight on this particular area because it's a service that Crystal Clear Photography is going to be launching in 2017, and that's offering styled stock photography. Most people don't know the difference between styled stock and product photography, so I wanted to give you guys that definition. Product photography is images of a client-specific products. For instance, with Deanna and Isogenics, they actually have a tangible product that they hand out and give to customers. And so in that case, since they have people that obviously photograph those particular products to use the imagery on their websites and things like that. So that's the product side of it. It's a little more of a commercial type photography. Styled stock photography are the images of obviously inanimate objects. Typically a few grouped together. It's more of an artistic style photography. So that's a lot of the fun blog type stuff that you see. So this is a photo that I took of a desk type setup for someone to be able to use for their website and marketing images and so forth. But you'll see a lot of those on a lot of fun bloggers. If you're an Instagram person, you'll see a lot of those on a lot of the Instagram posts and things like that. So that's the definition of those. So using your business images, overall a lot of people are not too sure as to exactly what they can do with these images. They know they want a photo session, they know they want these great photos to be able to use, but what do you do with them when you have them? Website is a great example. Obviously here's one of my clients, Parker & Sons. They launched their website last week, had all the new photos and everything up to date there on their website. So that's obviously one way. They go through and had insert them in different places. They used, whenever we created the session itself, we actually sat down and said, okay, what do you want your images to do? What images do you want? What kind of services do you want to highlight? And things like that. So they had their technicians, we went through and staged them to do those photos, so that way it made sense with their website and was able to fit in perfectly with their new brand. Business cards are obviously a great use for that. A lot of people like to put their headshots on their business cards now. That way you have a face to a name. Obviously social networking, emails, people put them in their email signature. It's also another great way. Employee recognition, and then obviously the marketing, advertising, any type of publicity. So if you're going to be in a magazine or if you're going to put any ads in any type of publications, using those images for that as well are permitted. Business image misconceptions. So Only certain types of companies have to have business images. That's not true. Every company in any industry, whether you're a plumber, a website designer, a real estate agent, insurance, no matter what your business is, you have an image, you have a brand. People want to know you as a certain way, and you want people to see you a certain way. So images are good for any type of business. So I don't work with any specific type of industry. My client list is all over the place. Stock photos are good enough. No. So that's that's not going to work. It may be a good placeholder to start out. So for instance, you have C2C Consulting creating your website. They may put a couple of those things in place because you don't want anything, nothing on your website. You want to have something, but you want to also have your face out there, especially if you're a solo entrepreneur who is starting your business and you're a one-man shop. People want to know you and they want to see you. My headshot from 1995 still works because the 90s is vintage now and it's a good photo. False. I think some of us can probably think of somebody that they may have met or have seen that has a photo that, from 10, 15, 20 years ago or so. That's fantastic, but people want to know who you look like now. They don't want to be looking at your card going, who are you? Who is this person? They want to know the face, they want to see the face, and obviously nowadays you are your brand. So if they don't have a good current headshot to know what you look like, know how to recognize you when they see you, it's obviously not going to be very advantageous for you. So you can check out my blog for a couple of other tips and other things like that I bring up that me and my assistant put together that we see out there. We like to be able to educate everybody and keep you informed. Some of the business clients that I work with, so to kind of highlight on that first myth, to give you an idea, obviously Michael Fabro and Chelsea were on there. Helix House Marketing. I've worked with Temperature Pro, Parker Sons, Right Solutions. She's a content editor and writer. American Center for Natural Medicine, Opportunity for Kids Foundation, Jason Phillips Nutrition, he does fitness training, Nicole Pavlik is a law firm and estate planning attorney, Richard Reed, who is a financial advisor with Lyft Retirement, and Fully Loaded Deliveries. They're actually a delivery company that takes all of the things that you order from different stores and places like that and will deliver them and set them up in your house. So my client list is all over the place, so any type of business can work with me. All right, and good referrals and clients for me. Do you know someone who needs business images? That's probably going to be a good referral. So some of those referral sources are obviously good referrals in general are marketing companies, website developers, graphic designers, brand designers, and business coaches. Those are also really huge referral sources because they're dealing with a lot of companies that are looking to make those changes to their business, refresh their images, or creating and starting from the ground up on their brand. Obviously, entrepreneur and solopreneur business owners are who I work with as well. So they don't have to have a whole massive team. They don't have to be working with the marketing company. It could be just an individual like myself who started their business and needs someone to help them out to have some professional images on a good budget. And then, of course, like I said, startup companies or anyone looking to rebrand or change their marketing. Next slide. Some other services that I offer that you guys know, fitness services, family services, and boudoir. Those aren't my main focus for business, but I do cover those areas. They are fun for me, given my background in my background in fitness, and my husband's background in fitness, and a lot of the friends and family that I have in the fitness industry. Just one of those areas that I like to dabble in. It's very fun, get very creative with the shoots. Family services, I am a family person myself, and I do support my business clients, so I'm a full shop to you guys. So you can come to me to take care of your business needs, then in the holidays, you can call me and I can do your family photos as well. Next slide. So great reason to hire me. The equipment doesn't make the photographer. For those of you who don't know, that's like a couple $1,000 camera that he's looking at the wrong way. So doesn't matter how expensive your camera is if you don't know how to use it. Thank you guys.